So, gang stalking isn't always directly about, oh my god, the government's watching me every day, all the time, surveillance. I mean, yes, that is definitely a thing. But in a more direct sense, for a lot of us, it's like these groups of people, maybe bullies that we experienced when we were children, that they go on and they continue, groups of people that just don't like us and like don't want to see us thrive or succeed. Those people they try to stay in proximity to you, but what they end up doing, and this is called stalking by proxy, what they end up doing is they take other people and they bring them into it and they have them monitor your socials for them so that they can directly keep an eye on you and what you're posting. I had a very bizarre dating experience about a couple of months ago, and very very quickly I noticed him spying on my socials, and then there was realizing that in the last 2 years, which I had crossed or encountered this guy a couple of different times, once in 2023 when he had just gotten out of prison, I know, and then once again we crossed paths in 2026 a couple months ago. Anyway, I had the realization that he was spying on my social media, and he had been doing it, and I didn't even know how much he had tried to tether himself to my personal life without wanting to commit, or like, I didn't want anything to do with him. I had made it pretty clear in 2023 that I didn't want anything to do with this guy. I'm like, no, dude, we're not gonna date. I don't like the way you act. You're putting off like controlling energy. I still wonder, honestly, if bumping into each other again was even a coincidence, or if I was being somehow stalked or tracked through my phone. I'm thinking something has to do, like, the universe keeps trying to align me to get a what do you call it, VPN, because I already know for a fact that before, yes, I have been actually tracked through my device and listened to in my home. So yes, like I said, gang stalking is real. It's just the way people explain or describe it that makes us sound batshit insane. There's no possible way that my enemy bumping into me at the Goodwill was a coincidence. There's no way that that was a coincidence. I'm sorry. They stalked me somehow. They tracked me somehow. I had already seen them posting about like going into my neighborhood, taking pictures and stuff in my neighborhood. This is not the first person that was involved in this either. There was another one. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is like, those of us who are dealing with stuff like this are not crazy. We're all actually experiencing people who are nosy, who are trying to dig into our like immediate environments. And then when you're noticing weird inconsistencies in the people that try to call themselves your friends or whatever, and you like vent to them in Messenger or whatever, and then you notice them go ghost, something's up with that when they go ghost, and then they don't want to be your friend for a minute, but then they come back. I'm not dealing with that shit anymore, by the way. Absolutely fucking not. You go one time and you're gone forever. I'm done with that shit. And I'm not talking like, oh, they had a reason not to talk to you. They were busy, they were doing something else. That's one thing. If like life just became life and stuff happened, that is one thing that I'm talking about. But being weird and getting information out of me in a personal way, and then leaving and then coming back, something's not right to me there. It's I'm sensing an enemy territory here. So yeah, I went ghost on a whole entire group of people for this reason. I felt like they were invading on my territory. I felt like they planted themselves purposely into my life just to sit there and watch me. They were not commenting or liking on any of my posts, which now I have a whole group of friends who do that. So that is what tells me, right? There's no excuse for them not doing that. Something's up with them if they're not doing that, because I have a whole bunch of friends who do interact with my stuff every single day. So if people are not doing that, something's up. But I am approaching it these days where I'm not going to overanalyze it or give a shit. I'll just let them fucking watch me. Fuck it. But with gang stalking, it's more personal because they are coming actually around you in your neighborhood, in your environment. They're planting themselves around you so that they can know what you're doing, basically. They want to know how you're spending your money. That's a big thing, actually, that I found that they do. They want to go to places where you shop and they want to know what you're buying. They want to know every little fucking thing, and they want to know how you're spending your money, so that if you spend a little bit of extra on yourself, because these people are conservatives, if you spend a little bit of extra on yourself one day just to treat yourself to something, they take note of that so that they can basically say, oh, she doesn't need any financial help because she already did this and that for herself. She's got help. She's got help. Like, I need help to survive living in this city, dude. What? Or there was another one where another guy that is completely unwanted, like, I don't want this guy around, but somehow he always finds a way to be around me. I don't fucking like him. He's fucking annoying and fucking roach-like and fucking always trying to get resources or something out of me. Oh, please, I'm sorry, help me. No, dude, no. You fucked me over. I'm not letting you back around me, dude. Fuck you. The guy that, like, took my food stamps and ran, for example, nah. That was immediate, like, I don't trust you. You're not coming around me again. And he tried again. And I had to be like, no, dude, no. He came into my house, noticed that I had ramen noodles, like a whole package that my good friend brought to me just out of kindness. And he said basically, oh, well, you're not really starving. You're not really struggling. You have a whole bunch of ramen noodles. And mind you, this was like just regular old Maruchan chicken ramen noodles, just a packet, like a few of them, you know what I mean, for survival. And like you stack those, you know, because just in case you have absolutely nothing to eat for a little bit, then you have that there. It's like not a fucking thing to overanalyze like that. And it's like, dude, mind your business. Why are you all up in my business about what I'm eating and what I'm storing for later in case I have nothing? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So he was shaming me for saying that because, you know, honestly, who wants to live off ramen noodles? Nobody. Sorry, but nobody wants to live like that. Nobody. It's terrible for your health overall, long term, and, like, just no one wants to be in that predicament in the first place. I didn't ask to be in this predicament in the first place, dude. But yeah, these people, they plant themselves into your business like that. They are pocket watchers. That's what I call them, pocket watchers. They want to know what's going in and out of your pockets, so that they can take analysis and say, don't help her because she got this and that. Don't help her. And it's conservatives running this program. It is totally. And, like, don't even get me wrong. I've actually met conservatives who, like, give off a leftist vibe that have not bothered me, have not intruded on my space, have actually helped me. So I'm not going to sit here and talk shit about every single person that identifies as conservative, because I gotta be honest, not all of them are that bad. I gotta just be honest about that. I've had a few friends who say that they're right-leaning, which I just don't believe it. I feel like they should really try to maybe do a little bit more, like, studying and find that they're actually leftist. You know what I'm saying? So this is just me trying to break down the misconceptions that people have about gang stalking and what it is. It's not just, oh, the government's watching me. No, it's like people in your community, it's people in your immediate environment who might be watching you for, you know, higher authorities. It's very possible. Or it's very possible that false reports have been made without your knowledge about you being, like, a violent member of society, being like a person that should be watched, you know? So you get put on some type of community watch list, maybe, where your neighbors, and like I posted about my neighbors not being punk. Yeah, my neighbors are the anti-punk. They're nosy. They've gotten into my business over the pettiest shit. I swear to God, I'm not even joking. My neighbors have complained about me putting my trash, like, only a little bit, like, further from where you're supposed to put the trash. Like, stupid ass shit like that, dude. Why is it even their business in the fucking first place? So these types of people are gang stalkers. The ones that don't mind their damn business, are always looking for something to go back to their little other friends to talk about and say that you did wrong, blah, blah, blah. They're just like scapegoater assholes that have nothing fucking better to do than watch you.